Yeah, I know I'm wearing a filthy, dirty shirt, but I've been doing things around here, on the trucks and the cars and one of my Harleys, 97 Fat Boy. What I want to talk to y'all about is these coils that go on the 4.6 modular and the 5.4 modular two valve. I'm not sure about the rest because I haven't dealt with any of them. But this is your two valve 4.6 or 5.4. About these, something to inspect that's very, very important that a lot of you don't know. On my '05 Lincoln, I got a 305 code, which is the left blank driver's side front cylinder, misfiring. Okay, and I looked under the hood, checked it out, started the engine. It wasn't missing. I touched it and this shocked the shit out of me. Zup, zup. Okay, so I went ahead and changed her. And, that cured the problems. I keep new ones like this around. You can get 8 of them on eBay for about 29 to $32. But anyway, I learned a secret. Never throw old parts away. I set this on top of my air conditioner outside, and I thought later in a couple of days when I'm not busy, I want to find out what the hell happened. I wanted to look to see if it was broken here, where the windings are, or what might have happened. Oh boy, I found out. Here's what happened. And this could actually be fixed because the spring is in good condition. You pull these rubber boots off, so you got a piece of metal in here, clean that off with the end of a screwdriver or a knife. A lot of times those are an issue. And then here's the spring that goes inside. Here's how this attaches. So you just take this, okay, screw the spring in to the end. The spring's the same on both ends, so you can't install it the wrong direction. Okay, see, it's back in. All right, then you put your boot back on. But this is where it's tricky. See, these, the way they come, your plug end is here, and then these, they cock straight back. Plug here, but they cock straight back. But look how this is designed here. See this flat spot right here? And then the rest of it, you turn it, it doesn't have it. And you can see the flat spot under right here. Okay, here's what was going on. Okay, let me push this on. Okay, see, it can only go right in one place. See the flat spot with this edge here. It goes on like that. Although you could put it on any other way, it could be turned completely around, and a lot of people install them like that. As they get in a hurry and they just force it down and go, oh, where it'll still fire on that cylinder, but then it'll cause a gap right here. So here's how I'm going to fix this claw right here, and I can use it again later. See, there was a gap right here because when I installed this after the plugs were changed, what happened? See, I was careless and this was turned cockeyed. And I always spray WD-40 in the end, which y'all should too, and then let it drip off. That way it slides on top of your spark plug and you don't have to fight with it as much. And I just pushed it down in there, and you get it on top of the plug. And I figured, well, I'll just push the son of a gun until it goes down in and then line up where the bolt goes through. Nope. And so what I'm going to start doing on this, when I change it, or one starts shocking the shit out of me, and it's not broken up in here, or the spark's not jumping from the plug itself or the two wires that connect. This right here, sure. First off, make sure it's lined up like this. See, plug here, and then this goes back like that. I'm going to start taking some gasket maker. Just get some on my finger and go around this right here. See, that way, If there's any little space in there, spark, what was happening, spark was jumping through that. So that's what was happening. Just make sure that they're like this. Most come in the box that way. Okay. Take a little bit of Permatex number 2. I wouldn't advise using RTB silicone because it dries hard and you'd have to fight with it too much if you ever had to pull your boot off to clean it in here. Use Permatex number 2. It's oil based and it dries hard on the outer part, but it never completely dries. And just rub it around in here, not thick, just around in here like this. So, and then just set these down, give them a couple of hours and then install them. And be sure to spray penetrating oil right in here and then flip it back down, let it go drip, drip, drip. That way you don't have to fight with it, bolting it back up. These are tips. It's very valuable because a lot of you are having misfire and changing these coils when all it is right here. There's a little gap between the boot and the coil, and that spark from that spring is going toot, 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 toot. It's jumping out. So that's what's happening. Tips from Earl. But anyway, later. Love y'all.